It has been a late warm special. I'm sure you will be very happy. Surely, if you are missing him, sometimes the rush of blood. Gets you in.
नहीं नहीं आपकी आवाज़ के लिए
Trying to play the glory stroke. This time it was the Kasra. Probably that's what we can figure out from the middle. Salman Khan has been doing very good with the ball. This time it's in the air. Will this be the second wicket for Salman Khan? Yes, it is. Two wickets in four deliveries, and why not? He'll celebrate. The captain Nitin Hausa is the first one to come across to him to congratulate. So two wickets and four balls, and Optum Gurgaon are rightly on the back foot. Salman Khan, the leg spinner, strikes immediately in his very first over. We're talking about the spirit of the late Shane Warne in this ground. And never know, he might just be facing Salman Khan. In this previous delivery before this wicket, he was trying to play the glory stroke, but in the next one, he didn't middle it and safely being passed again from the long on fielder. So the second wicket down for Uttam Gurgaon, and Salman Khan will get two wickets in four balls. It's 34 for 2 for Uttam Gurgaon. It's 36 for 2, I beg your pardon, and not 34 for 2. So 36 for 2. This is when the second wicket has fallen. Slow start away from Uttam Gurgaon, but after a very good partnership of 36 match yesterday. He was the one who gave the breakthrough in the second over. He picked up 3 wickets in his first over to give the breakthrough for his captain and for his side. And that's one of the reason why SG thanks to the bowling duets of Gaurav Sharma and some very good batting, they went on to win the contest versus Tata Communications yesterday. But now Salman Khan,
फर्स्ट
2
बॉल है
wickets
ना,
in 4 balls.
पांचवी मतलब आउट होने के बाद पहली है
Not
ना.
a good start. He's been spinning the ball very well. And he'll be looking to get something. Now he has a slip also in company along with the wicket keeper.
बैक तो दे.
Little bit shorter. Sumit Pal is a new batsman and he will get off the mark immediately of the very first ball. Little shorter. I saw that ball going towards Mr. Nitin Ahuja, but he was really not there. But it really fell in no man's land and 2 bounces on towards the fielder for jersey number 7. And so 1 for the day. And the score will be now 38 for 2 after the end of the over.
क्या कर दिया तुम इस साल बॉलर.
नहीं बैट्समैन ठीक है.
So the captain, Nitin Ahuja, brings on to himself. He is one of the very known prestigious names in domestic circuit, mind you. So he's a giant, tall figure, known to everyone of how he can contribute with both the bat and the ball. And now it's the bowling duties first. He'll come over the wicket to the right-hander. I'm sure there must be a fielding change. And that is played very hard. Sorry, it's 40-40. There was a boundary between Union Country and both the backers were running in the center of the pitch. Then within now the thought that the matches go up towards the south and he faked injury and off the race. And so the cricket is now this is really not good. You have lost 3 wickets for just 8 runs, for just 5 runs, mind you. And the man in a big margin, green, yellow, and you celebrate. Slow down and it's not in the name of Nibuja, but there is a wicket for the team for Shivana for run out. 40 for 3 for Otama. was living here with the ball passed through him. You never know what kind of your opposition throws up to you. So into the flesh to it, or he puts the defense area. And jumped up in the air, letting the ball go past him. And score will now move on to 43 for 3. Little single. And now this time it's a lefty. Good ball again. The batsman keeping it dangerously against the left arm pace of Little Lounge. Again, you can see the moves and us nearly getting those reflections. He knows he's almost there. He's enjoying his cricket and reminding sure this is being at his stature. Sometimes please in your mind. Or he's not the outside off stump this time. And they'll get a comfortable towards the long off this time. Plus a single. Score will now move on to 45 for 3. So 6 overs have been bowled. It's a good successful over from Indian Hausa, which looks over will get in the form of a run out. 46 and 45 for 3 in 6 overs for Optum versus Wipro. The prestigious Dafa Cooperative Season 11 here and the Business Post Corporation in Noida. The toss and slow first versus what was it after the slow action race. He said, we don't want to have a goal first. And you can see the result. Then capture this piece of Salman Khan to continue. Delivery, especially the well shots that make me now a little bit of a display that will allow them to cross numbers and they get 1 run. He didn't play very hard, but astute Nathan Auja was way up there. He is talking about 121 still converted, scoring over 47 confidence level. And so now lefty maybe on strike, who is bottom arrow got off the mark with the very first ball. But that's what lefty righty combination brings you to the change in the field.
First RJ is 41 Afghanistan.
Now there was definitely there behind him. He made 1 run nonetheless. Good judge the line of the ball properly. They hit it. It was really not up to there. On the right of Salman Khan. The lefty. Dafa will be on strike. Who's on two, not out of two. Nice delivery this time, but the ball will fall in no man's land. Get a single as Dr. Manura exchange numbers with Pune. That will also bring the end of the over. 7 overs have been bowled. Optum threw down 49 for 3 versus Wipro.
प्लेटफॉर्म पर चले आगे प्लेटफॉर्म में सब समझ सुनेंगे
They continue to outside each other. Take a look at confusion. It's so much of yes and no in the middle. Sometimes both the batters are just ball looking. You really need to make up your mind if finding the conversion and the one to shut out to whether it's a single or not. Very well done. Outcome goes out of 50 for 3 versus Wipro. Now left to continue the second over of the spell. The delivery this time. Waited for the ball, probably thought that I'll just be wide of the scene that just let the ball completely out. Left it all alone. But this time it's in the air. There is a fielder also settled under it. Oh, it's just over him. He did that's a fingertip, but it was across the boundary. That's what the captain taken out as signaling of we should have tried the other way. My friend is really not happy. You can see by the look of it. But captain, jersey number 7. That's the 6 in the straight on boundary. So we'll move on to 56 for 3. That's 7.5 overs with 1 more in the 8th over.
लगा के रखिए
This time again, making some room for himself, trying to let that is true. This one was the man at long, and it will also be the end of the over. 8 overs in the board, the score is now 57 for 3. Now Tamil Nadu versus Wipro.
बॉलर साहिल खन्ना
has been brought into the attack. First run considered immediately the very first run. 58 for 3 for Optum go down with a single. See the field setting now. Comes Prima. Played risky towards the one side for Noram. There is a man at long on and long off. There's just a wicket keeper. There's no sleep. Mind this. It's in the air. But there is no one. There's two fielders converging. Both the corner and the one from the cover, but it fell right there in the middle.
Score remains on 58 for 3. Sweeps and the sweeps well for a single. Sahil now. Sweep. वो वाला
काम कर रहा है ना लेफ्ट वाला नहीं वो लेफ्ट वाला काम नहीं कर रहा था ये ठीक हाँ तो गिर जाऊंगा अच्छा
very, very quick single being taken behind wicket keeper. That's a wide opening single, so a run is an extra. Sometimes it's looking long over, especially when the spinners are there. So I'm a little quicker on the back foot, but didn't get the connection much properly onto a left-hander. That will also just one run, not very expensive, but some very good runs being considered in this over. Nine overs have been bowled. Optum Gurgaon are 66 for 3. Pune 22 not out of 18. Optum are around 6 not out of 8. Better delivery this time from Salman Khan. The call is the second. Will they get the second one? Yes, they get it. This is very good running. Communication was very good between Gautam Arora and Puneet. This time lights the delivery in a very quick single taken from Gautam Arora to the strike to Punit. Ahil Khanna in, on the other end. His first over went for 9 runs. A shake of a head when the cap from the umpire wasn't pleasantly happy, of course, when the first over doesn't yield any wicket and you've gone for some runs. But here at the Optum Gurgaon, they're doing well. Flies this time, makes some room for himself and plays it straight to Daman, jersey number 11, at long off for a single and score will be now on to 7 for 3 for Optam Gurgaon with 3 more deliveries remaining in the 10th over. There's a small little partnership of 28 now of 24. Doesn't fly too much this time. The call is again for the second one and they will get it comfortably. You can see he waited for the ball, played very gracefully hips to get it well connection. Played almost towards the longer part of the boundary, towards third man, towards leg, beg your pardon. Get a couple of runs to make it to 72 for 3 in 9 quick and moves on to double figures. He's got the Marora. This time much quicker on towards the pad, played comfortably as the ball skids all from the carpet towards the same fielder down at long on for a single. The score is now 73 for 3 with 1 more delivery remaining in the 10th over. So halfway of the innings almost through. And Punit, the righty, will be on 3. Gives himself a room well back past the umpire and the bowler. Just in number 7 does fail. You can see the frustration from Punit as he couldn't connect it, but that will bring the end of the over. 10 overs have been bowled, 2 innings done. Optam Gurgaon are 74 for 3 versus Wipro. Huh?
Drink.
इसके एग्जैक्ट 15 मिनट के बाद ये खत्म नहीं होता।
Back to business again. Have started off well and lost a few wickets. It's a 50-50 kind of situation here. Both the teams, as I was saying, is gaining the upper hand. It's been a good match to start off on this morning. The respite of all of us. The sun is not blazing down too well. There's a slight breeze also. So all in all, it's going to be a very good contest. It's heated up already with the wickets. I'm sure as the day passes, we get to see the batting of Wipro. It's more turnovers, so seconds doesn't hit quite too well, but the ball will go slowly towards the field and good for a single and to exchange numbers between Gautam Arora and Puneet Sharma. 75 for 3 with the oh, good ball, very good ball. Almost like a walking stroke that was from Gautam Arora. He's on 12 of 12. Nice steady little partnership of 33 of 28 been proving between Arora and Puneet, but that was quicker and very well bowled from Mohta. Slower delivery this time, very good ball. Hits it straight back to Gagan Mohta from Gautam. Was almost in frame of mind whether to play the full stroke on the covers or play it down the knee. Eventually, thought just to defend it back to the bowler. The leg side trying to hit it. That's a huge appeal only from the bowler. And then the wicket joins in, but the umpire, Pankaj, feels that was just on the leg side, probably not in the line of delivery. But he was living little dangerously. You hit pitching when you see the three dot deliveries to your name. The version is T20. You really need to try and get the numbers extra. Outside of stump, it's a little bit here. Oh, this is good. This is a really good change of pace here from Gagan Mohta. He really knows what he's trying to do. Bowling from over wicket for the left-hander Gautam Arora. Still more run inside. Just one run which came when Puneet gave the for us to thank all our sponsors who have been associated with this prestigious Dafa News Pro League Season 11. This match is going ground number 3. There's another one which is going on ground number 1 also, the knockout phase. That title sponsors, Dafa News, Vizonia, a grooming partner, IFCO, making India KEI wires and cables, Max Protein, Procter School, and last not the least, SG Sportswear, official ball supplier, also of the new range of products which has come out. You can go out and check the nearest SG Sports store. Thank you to all our sponsors. Have been very invaluable support for this prestigious season of this Dafa News Pro Cooperative. And Sahil Khanna will continue. Leaf flatter. Yes. Oh, the Taz wanted to take a single, but the fielder was very alert and agile. Quickly throws it back to the wicket keeper. Puneet on the back foot. He's on 25, not out of 22. This time, this is very good. Yogged himself. Puneet Arora wanted to clear the room to play it on the legs towards a long on boundary. But this is little slow and more looked up from Sahil Khanna. This is good bowling, making the batsman think. So that's what you love to see a spinner. Slides it against time, making it room. A little bit of a hesitation, but he'll exchange numbers with Marora, the lefty. Wanted to take against just a little bit of a misfield while the ball was being thrown towards Sahil Khanna. Just 1 run, but this is good bowling. He's making his thinking cap on and having a chat regularly with the fielders also. He knows exactly what the batsman is trying to do. Again, the lefty and righty combinations. Again, that's what they do. You can see there's so much good from the left side, but he knows the offside is heavily pegged and over the wicket now for the lefty. See what they're trying to just push the fielders a little back because Aurora loves to play the dump. Was tripping also the back foot is very strong. He's always shown us. That's what back foot stroke. Wait for the umpire signal. That side already being signaled from umpire touch. They'll also get 1 run, so 2 runs added to the total. Little bit wary of this line length. And it happens sometimes when the righty and the lefty are there in question. You don't actually get your rhythm right. But it's okay. It's still a very better over from Sahil Khanna. The score now 82 for 3 with that wide and a single for Optum with 3 more limit deliveries remaining in the 12th over. Much better line and almost in a confusion when you both the batters. After stroke has been hit, you always see both are getting itchy to get off the cycle. The score remains on 82 for 3, 2 more deliveries remaining. A little flighter home, missed everyone. Both the batter and the wicket keeper. The ball is going fully towards the boundary, but Sushil right out, getting right behind the ball. The ball got little slower by signal from umpire Pankaj. So this is good bowling. But unfortunately, much to the dislike of Sahil Khanna, the ball went behind the wicketkeeper. He missed it. Everyone missed it. And by being signal. So we'll move on to 83. One ball remaining. It goes higher and it will go over the fielder and it will hit the banner with a thumping one to bring the over. 12 overs been bowled. Optum Gurgaon with the thumpings are now on 89 for 3. Very good shot. Took the air route across. The fielder was sizing for a moment. He thought probably his extended right hand could get the ball onto his palm, but right over him. It was a good attempt to get near the ball. but the angle elevation was right there to complete the formality of the six towards the long on boundary. 89 for 3 for Octagon, and now 8 more overs remaining in this match number of this Sunday morning. This is Wipro versus Optum being played at ground number 3 of the Steel Sports Complex here in Noida. As the partner now moves on to 47 of 39 deliveries. A very good, healthy partnership. And it's, of course, time for some change from Nitin. The captain really need to put his thinking upon that who's the bowler who can break this partnership, because looking little touch change now, because both the left hander and the right hander have put their eye on. So delivery this time makes room for himself, but ball will go all along the carpet towards the man and on for a single, and the partnership moves on to 48, and Gautam Arora on to 27 of 27 boundaries, and a very good six. Equal number of six for Gautam Arora, 22 of 18. Just one boundary to his name. That's what good partnership. 2 runs away from half championship. But Dragon Mode is the leg side. This is good connection. This connection will face them often as Gautamura moves on to 28. You can see he's trying to do almost on a middle and leg stump. The ball was there on his own head. No time, wasted time to go a little bit flatter. And also on the ground as he completed the formalities of that six. And the score will now move on to 96 for 3. Last over, Morton outside off stump, left it all alone, and the extended arms of the umpire. Nikach will signal a wide 97-3. With a good strong first ball of the single from Gagan Mota on the leg side. He's on each player on the leg side. He's a very, very strong contender on the leg side. So he can move there. It's like bread and butter for Tamarura. This is much lower, an appeal. He looks to the umpire Pankaj and he nods it, and he leaves her also finally. So Gagan Mota has the last laugh as Gautam Arora has to make the long walk back to pavilion and will celebrate with his colleague. It's the 4th wicket now on 97 for Optum Gurgaon in the 13th over. Little bit slower and outside of stump. Little bit of a feint in the knee, I would believe, towards the wicket keeper, but that was enough to get the 4th wicket 97. And Gagan, after being hit for a huge six, has found his man, and it's 1 for 13 to his name in 1 point overs. It's 97 for 4 in 12.3 overs for Gautam or for Gurgaon. '97 for 4 for Optum Gurgaon. They've just lost wicket. Gagan Mota in his second over, he has given the breakthrough for Wipro. after a small little break to some inputs of some fluids for both the teams. Here are commenting of Siddiqui recording all his sounds out for let draw number one. But here it's number is this is VDA. First ball onto him and Mata. So now the lefty is gone out of equation. That will also be a respite for Wipro because lefty righty takes up themselves so much of time to settle. You have to move from left to right again, from right to left, and the exchange now. So the fall of Gautam Arora will be much needed because he was the one who was playing some very good strokes. So this ship finally has been broken for 49. With that single, it will be 98 for 4. So I'm sure Captain Nitin Ahuja will be a very happier man. This partnership will be broken. Short delivery, wanted to make some room. Keeper misfields. He falls down on the goal, so and that's why he couldn't collect it cleanly. To have the ball in his hand, but in the process trying to throw the ball at the ground, he just fell down. That's the reason that will allow both the batters to exchange numbers and a single. It's in the air, fielder underneath it, and he'll kick it. Half of the side is gone, and that's what the batters are saying that was that stroke actually required to be played? One stroke on, you've just lost a wicket. And now the scorecard is not handy for Optum Gurgaon. It's 99 for 5. At the end of the 13 overs, there were 30 for no loss, mind you. They lost a couple of wickets in the space, no run, thanks to Salman Khan, who gave the breakthrough for Wipro. Now they are sliding down. They're 5 wickets down. And I definitely hope that this shot was definitely not on from the new batter. And Spunit is now left stranded right in the middle on 27 of 20. 89 for 5 for Optum Gurgaon after the end of the 13 overs as we prove. And with that fall of the wicket, there's also news which is coming that Afghanistan has defeated Australia by 21 runs in this Super 8 contest. This is a very good news. So well done, Afghan brothers. Oh, so many kilometers away in US and West Indies. Yesterday, India won versus Bangladesh by 50 and almost have sealed the semi-final berth. But this is a very good news. Afghanistan defeating mighty Aussies by 21 runs. They were being set at 149. Australia 127 out in 19.2 overs. So there's some fabulous games which are happening here across the US and West Indies. And sure, this is bowling against Australia was from Ravichandran Ashwin, and now Kulbadin Naib today in Kingston, 4 for 20. I'm sure it'll be a very, very happier bunch. And in Gurgaon, here back in Noida, beg your pardon, it's Optum Gurgaon on 99 for 5. We try and replicate what Afghanistan on Australia today.
Maria
13 overs being bowled, 99 for 5 for Optum Gurgaon. Was trying to switch it, but it's a swing and a miss from him. Really, they need to mindful of the fact that half of the side has been done. Skin in the hut, so need to be careful while trying some strokes. Very softly played with angle deflected action. The ball will go towards the boundary. It will bring the red up for Optum Gurgaon with that stroke. 103 for 5 now, 14th over. As you can hear the claps and the cheers going from the dugout as they move on to triple figures. And both the batters will have a fist there with Manish Kataria on not. And just now with the boundary crossing over to 31 not out of 30. 3 fours and a to his name. Fighting delivery outside of stump. Crotted stroke. The ball is going all towards the carpet, and the fielder will come in and give it back to the bowler. So just 1 run as Manish Arya will get the strike for the very first time. She came in at the fall of the wicket of Rakesh Sati. Yeah, huge appeal, huge appeal. Dreaded finger goes up on towards the sky. 6th wicket is down here for Optum Gurgaon. Right back, but as soon as the ball hits his pad, everyone, almost everyone went up in appeal. And the slow dreaded finger, the slow death walk, the death rattle of umpire Pankaj goes up. And he has to go back without disturbing the scorers is Manish Kataria out LBW of Nitin Ahuja. What a wicket this is from Nitin Ahuja, the first wicket to his 1 for 20. He already inflicted a run out in his previous over, mind you. He's Dasher and a well-known name in the annals of corporate cricket here in Delhi NCR. And his name has produced a champion wicket. 104 for 6 for Optum Gurgaon versus Wipro in 13.4 overs. At the fall of this wicket, you can see the captain Bharat walking out. He is a tall, lanky cricketer and extract some bounce on the wicket while he'll have ball in his hand. But at the moment, at the fall of the 6th wicket, he has some batting to do while he gets his squad all across towards there. He's the one who has been some kind of a hitting, but at the fall, the wickets of his partners, Rakesh Sati and now then Makataria, he has to just wait and watch at the other end. This captain Bharat joins him at the other end. He'll be facing the ball now from the music. Although it's captain versus captain Nitin Ahuja to Bharat. Last minute was right there at the pitch during the 10th, and now it will be a fabulous battle to see. Yesterday we saw a very good battle, Shamim versus Puspendra, while the man in Tata Communications and SG. Now what will transpire, it's a good one. Nitin Ahuja. Bharat finally outside of stump, immediately makes him some room himself. I'm sure both will smile as they cross each other, but in way outside of stump, it was slower in there from Nitin Ahuja. Will get off the strike immediately with to Punit. Or again, India very dramatically played. The call is for the second one. Punit wanted to have the second one, but the captain Bharat says it will be right there. So it will bring also the end of the over. Wicket to the name of the captain Nitin Ahuja, and it's 106 for 6, the end of 14 overs. So 6 overs more remaining. 33 or 32. Bharat will have just joined him at the wicket of Manish Kataria. 1 of 1. Salman Khan will come to bowl the last over of Utah. He already has good match figures of 418. He is the one who gave the immediate breakthrough for Wipro today. And also bring flashes of flame from yesterday with Gaurav Sharma. 3 wickets in the first over and then finished with a match figure of 432 in 4 overs for SG. It's very high standard for Tata Communication despite posting a score of 189. They ended up on the losing course. But today. It's Optum Gurgaon, slightly beat versus Wipro. First ball giving it some room, it's in the air, and it will also go across the boundary for 6 runs. With the hands of the umpire, Pankaj goes up in the air to sink the huge maximum. The score moves on to 1-1-2 for 6 in the first ball from Salman Khan of his fourth over. The 15th over also. It is nice connection right all across towards the boundary for a huge 6. And not out of 33 of 3, 4, 2, 6s. 24 with its signal. Race time again. The didn't come up too much to the liking of the he was trying to play the late cut. That's what he's trying to show. So the wicketkeeper knows what's really happening. He's so much closer to the wicket. And again, the invitation was there to drive the ball, but it has gone way past Khan and towards the long off fielder for one. Is going up to him. We've already seen how his pickup and throw has been. He has already inflicted a run out of his own bowling, mind you. Very cautious. And the delivery quicker also. Bharat was already there. But Puneet was ball watching. But thank the fielder had some thinking to do while trying to grab that ball, so that allowed them to X numbers, and Bharat will be on strike as it goes off the strike. The score on 1-1-6. The delivery outside of Sam, he goes in the air. The fielder will just be a spectator as it goes over his head, and Wig will get the first 6 to his name, and he will be pleased at the score for Optum Gurgaon moves on to 1-0 for 6 with one more delivery in the 15th over. In fact, it's the end of the over. 15 overs been both 1-1 for 6 for Optum Gurgaon with a huge 6 from the bat of the captain, Bharat Wig. He moves on 8 of 3 with a huge 6, and Puneet at the end will face the music of the 16th over, who's on 41 of the 6. And they just see it straight straight. See a change in the bowler. It's not Niti Ahuja. The name very soon. Funny है. Of 14. Puneet has the strike. A couple of away from his half strike. He's on 41 of 36. A small partnership now between the Bharat and Puneet. 17 of 8. Big shot. The Spentis of big, I believe. Hey, umpire says you have to be your way. He didn't signal it. That's the kind of laugh and a smile that you can see on the face of umpire Pankaj. He says, yes, you are on your way. There was a definite nick of the wicket keeper. And Gagan Mota, he picked up the third wicket for 14 to his name. And first wicket in his third over. As the seventh wicket is now down for Umburga. 121 for 7 in 15.1 overs. But I'm sure Anil will get some cheering in the dugout as he goes back to the dugout for 41. He'll be very, very disappointed. Wanted to make some room on the shorter delivery from Gagan Mota, only to get some nick towards gatekeeper. And then it's all left up to the captain, Bharat Wing. He played a very good six in the last over of the last ball. And immediately in the very next over, first ball, Punit has to go and take the walk back to the dugout. The runs are definitely there, and there are more than 4 overs remaining in this contest. So they can definitely rack up 150 or 160, never know, and then bring themselves back in the contest versus Wipro. At the moment, Gagan Mota is the one who's all smiles because he has picked up his third wicket, 3 for 14 to his name. And Bhuvesh is the one, the lefty, who has joined his captain Bharat Vig, the lefty. Outside of stump, played very softly. It was the man at point. Bharat already onto its stride. Complete the formality of a single. And Bhuvesh will get off the strike immediately of the very first ball. The score is now 122 for 7 for Optum Gurgaon. But there are fantastic nick from Gagan Mota. Probably not a wicket taking delivery because it was a little short. But the kind of room that Punit made himself did make the task easier for him. Slower delivery this time way past the Gamota. You can see the kind of pace that the ball generates on the ground surface. That's why the grass has been more off completely, and that's why the ball generates some extra pace as it goes towards the fielder. It's like counting of birds now in this regard. Number now 1, 3, 7. 3 more than wickets remaining. Gagan on his own. The leg side, this is very good bowling. Almost yacht himself defensively played right back bowler from Bhuvesh. Take some time because there are just 3 wickets now remaining, mind you. This time little pace up, the pace was there. The fielder did very well on his follow through. Sushil. They're trying to come up for the second one, but they just get a single. Deliberately played. It was from Bhuvesh. He waited for the ball to come and just at the very last moment opened the face of the bat. But there is no one. But Sushil did very well to dive onto that ball and just a single which will allow the captain Bharat Vig to exchange numbers and on strike. That was really no pace. That's what probably is signaling towards Bhuvesh that the pace was taken off by Gagan Mota, and that will bring the end of the over. 16 have been bowled, 4 overs remaining in this contest. In the first innings, 124 for 7 for Optum Gurgaon versus Captain Nitin Ahuja has got on himself to finish his quota of 4 overs. Already has a wicket to his name in his spring spell, 1 for 22 in 3 overs. And he's is a very, very astute and a very good captain. His captaincy is something which others would always love to emulate. On the wicket for the left arm, a little bit quicker outside of the wicketkeeper does very well to collect the ball safely into his gloves. And that's what we meant when you say a clever captain. Fielding has been very good, good catching also. It's outside off stump, played little softly, just one run in the taking as Bharatwik gets the strike and always goes off it for 3 not out of 5. And the score moves on to 125 for 7 with a single. Hardwick already has a huge six which he cleared to next over last ball, which he played very well. He used his height to great affection. He's a very good height, mind you, Hardwick, the captain. He's a tall cricketer. That's why we're seeing. So it's now captain versus captain again. Nitin Ahuja ball to Bhavi. Better. Very Dean give absolute no room for Hardwick to play any kind of good strokes. He manages to play those extra cover. Making some room for himself. It's in the air, didn't connect it very well. But just one bounce towards the charging fielder from long on. It's running in. Oh, it just goes between his hands. I'll wait for the umpire signal. It's boundary. No, he is actually charged in. I'd say that was a very good effort. Just at the very last moment, it popped out between his hands. But it's just one run. They didn't come for the second one. So, opportunity was there. But thankfully, just one run. Fighter delivery this time. Played little lately. There's a gentle appeal. The wicketkeeper did cleverly very well to collect it and threw it back off his hands. So that will finish the quota of 4 overs for Nitin Ahuja. And he has 1 for 26 to his name of his 4 overs. And also bring the over 17 overs have been bowled. Optum Gurgaon are 128 for 7. With 3 overs now remaining in this first innings of this first match on ground number 3 of the PCL Sports Complex here in Noida. And we're playing all for glory of this corporate league. This is the Dafa News Pro Corporate League Season 11. And 28 for 7 from Gurgaon. 3 overs remaining in this first innings. Bharadwik, the captain, and Bhuvesh right there in the middle. The captain, Bharadwik, to face Mukul Verma, who has a match figures of 2 overs, none for 14. But he has a very nice run up, has a nice breezy action also. Short delivery. It's slower on middle and leg. Hardwick gives room for himself. Dips the ball towards between point and gully for one run. Gives it to Bhuvesh. It's a little slow, but that's a result of the kind of the wicket it's on produced today, and that's the reason why Nitin Ahuja, after winning the toss today, he elected to bowl first after having a close look at the pitch. Probably that's the reason why the runs are not there too much in comparison compared to yesterday, where they almost close to 200 runs being scored. The maximum was 229 being scored, and this is yesterday in the evening versus DFCC. But you never know. We have still innings to go for Wipro. The contest is definitely on. Three goes on a back foot. It's in the air. He's not satisfied. Fielder underneath it takes a very comfortable catch. Never looked in any blue, green and blue. So many mix of colors. There is the man. Another one will walk out and join the ranks of Harvey captains left-handed right there in the middle. Not very happy with what his colleague has done. It was short up, but good middling and a very softly taken safe catch. And as if scaling for just one more to the name of Mukul Verma. 29 for 8. It's Rakesh Arya, the lefty, joins Bharat being the captain right in the middle. He's the one who will be facing the music from Mukulma. Slow delivery on the leg side. Rakesh Arya goes off the strike very quickly. Wanting to take the second one. The 2-2 is the call. You can hear it, but not enough for them because the throw comes in very hard right from the fine leg towards the wicket keeper. As he gets him the strike immediately of the very first ball, Rakesh Arya, and gives it to his captain Bharat, who's on 12 of 9 with 1-6 to his name. Short delivery, very shorter. It's a white signal from the square leg umpire. Way too shorter. Yesterday also we saw bouncers like Test cricket. It's really good to see when the bouncers have been bowled, but this was like a lollipop. Trying to implement those strokes, but most of the times it's been just singles from the bat of Bharat wing. But it will be much to the satisfaction of Pulwama, who has picked up the wicket in this over itself. So he's on the much in the picking on the legs. There's no one little bit here on the leg side. To a captain Nitin Ahuja, who throws it in hard from the long on fence towards the wicket. Now 133 for 8 for Optum Gurgaon with that single. Last delivery remaining in the 18th over from Mukul Verma. Slower delivery didn't medley too well. It was in the air, but right towards the captain Nitin Ahuja. 1 run for the taking, and he will keep the strike. 18 overs bowl. Optum Gurgaon are 134 for 8. Bharat is trying all his mighty to clear the boundaries, but probably the pace is not there to help his cause. Just a single. Probably the singles will also sometimes hurt because every time you're trying to get a wicket, but it's not there. The slow deliveries do the trick sometimes, but at the moment, both these batters, Hardwick and Rakesh Zaria, have been able to almost whittle the ball quite audibly. 134 for 8 in 18 overs. Call is for two, and they'll get it immediately as they completed the formality of the first. The call was for two, not only from them, but it was like a throw call from the deep. But they've already finished the second one. This was good running both from Bhartwig and Rakesh Ria. Waiting for the ball to come. There's confusion. The throw is towards the bowler's end. Had it been much quicker, I'm sure Rakesh Arya was a goner at on striker's end. He was more than halfway down the pitch, but Bhartwig, you really need to go back. And he said, hi, Captain, I really need to go back. I really can't afford to sacrifice at this moment. Slower way this time. Again, all along the carpet time just for a single. Score is now 137 for 8 for Gurgaon with the single of the bat of the captain Bharat, who is now on to 17 of 14. Change in field immediately for the left-hander Sharia. He's not a tall cricketer as compared to his captain, but he definitely has the muscle to pinpoint where exactly to get the ball posted over the wicket. It's in the air. Did he get the distance? Nitin Ahuja takes the cap. Oh, he grabs it very well, settles underneath. It's hardly a moment where you see that he doesn't grab anything, and this was a comfortable one from Nitin Ahuja. As Rakesh Arya has to go back to the pavilion, and the wicket is down for Optum Gurgaon and 137. As Bharat, the captain, disappointedly at the other end has to wait patiently for the last batter to come in and join him. There's 8 more deliveries remaining in this innings. He'll be happy with the things which turned out earlier before this wicket. He was not happy with the way Bhuvesh played it through, and now Rakesh Arya again trying to complete the formalities of single the boundary, only hit the ball down the throat of the captain Nitin Ahuja, who was waited gleefully at long off boundary. The ninth wicket is down at 137. Is Vinay Tomar is the last batter who will be there at the striking end and will face the music from Gagan Mohta. Got set down. Oh, this is a fumble from the wicketkeeper. The ball is going towards the boundary. The chase is there, but the ball will win the race and by signal. And the score will move on to 141 for 9 with that boundary. I'm sure Gagan Mohta in search for a fifer. He needs just 1 wicket to get 5 wickets. And that will not help the cause as the wicket keeper couldn't collect the ball clearly, and the ball unfortunately goes for a bite. The ball for 4. Oh, good ball. What a good delivery that is. Boozle and out Fox, the winner. You cannot blame them. The other tailenders have come in. It was a surprise delivery from Gagan Mohta. But what a good spell from Gagan Mohta. 4 overs, 4 for 20. He will definitely get a bet on his from his captain and from his colleagues also. This is very good. 4 overs, no maidens, 4 for 20 from Gagan Mohta. 141 in 19 overs, and the last over will be now be bowled from Mukul. Mukul Verma will be bowling the last over to the captain. Short delivery, evasive action being taken. The ball is in the air. The fielder, oh, he misses it. Almost grabbed a wonderful catch. Could have looked scintillating had the ball been in the grasp of the fielder. Probably he hurt himself in the process. He's right down there on the ground. Probably he's painfully. Probably the ball has hit the wrist or something. He's not looking comfortable, but he's going back his position. Almost had a wicket. Hardwick played that stroke, like trying to evade a fly from his face. Slow delivery, given that's no room. Oh, there's a confusion. But that's very well stopped from jersey number 33 with one hand outstretched to his left. So no run. Score remains on 143 for 9. Hardwick on to 916. 4 more deliveries remaining in this last over of this innings. But he has done very well, definitely. He would have loved to get some more runs under his belt, but nonetheless, he has done very well for his team, the captain. Short delivery again, it's in there. There's no fielder, 2 fielders converging. That will be in the middle. Oh, that will go actually not only right between them but also towards the boundary at long off for 4. Hardwick crosses 20, 23, 17 now for Hardwick. This is the first boundary for his name. There's already a 6 to his name and all on the carpet for the first time for Hardwick. But this is a very comfortable score now for Optum Gurgaon, I believe, at 147 for 9 with that boundary. Short delivery again, cuts it very well over the fielder at point. It'll go towards the wing, and 150 is up for Optum Gurgaon with that stroke. Back-to-back boundaries for the captain Hardwick, and he's doing it in some style here, mind you. This is good batting here. He exactly pinpointed where to hit the field, and he has been blessed with 2 back-to-back boundaries, and the score is now 151 for 9. This is a good score, mind you, on this pitch. Earlier today, Nitin Ahuja from Wipro, was decided to bowl first. He did get some wicket, but now it's getting twists and turns. Verma again makes some room for himself, but he lifts his hands to say to the non-striker that you don't have to run. I will do the business again. That's the captain, Hardwick. So Vinay Tomar, to get off the mark, will be at the non-star. So the last ball to be bowled, that's what Bharvik says, that I need to take this honors onto myself and clear the field. Of course, the intention will be to hit it all the way. Last ball of this innings from Mukul Verma. Plays it in the air. Will it find a gap? Oh, it doesn't. Just one run. Going for the second one. The throw is towards the wicketkeeper's end. It's a run out. Last over, and they are all out. Is Optum Gurgaon 151 all out. So the target for Wipro is 152 in the allotted 20 overs. We'll be back with a very short break. And it's a good score. It's a healthy score, I believe. Run down on the scorecard. Sagar Meher, 31 of 20, 5 fours and a 6. Atul Rana was 8. Puneet, 41 of 37, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Sumit, 1 of 1. Gautam Arora, 28 of 21 boundary and 2 sixes. Rakesh Sati, 1 of 2. Manish Kataria, not for 1. Bharat Wing, the captain, 28 not out of 22, fours and a 6. Umesh, 4 of 7. Rakesh Arya, 2 of 3. And Vinay Tumar, the last batsman, ran out for not of 2. Extra 15 extras. The fall of wicket, 34 for. That's when the slide started. Then 36 for 2. Then 42 for 3. Then 97 for 4. 99 for 5. 104 for 6. Then 121 for 7. 129 for 8. At the time, we thought that the score wouldn't be past 140. But then Bhartwig, the captain, had some other ideas at 137 for 9. And finally, just wicket at 152. Yeah. So request. It's 10 minutes of changeover time. So the batters, please be on your toes because exactly after 10 minutes, the match officials in question, both Mr. Singh and Pankaj, will be out there. There's no questions asked. So exactly in 10 minutes, we need everyone there on the field of play. Thank you so much, and we break very soon.
is 153 for Wipro versus Optum Gurgaon.
Akash Nedha and Gagan Moda are winning builders for Wipro. And Atul Rana has the ball in his hand to start off the proceedings to defend this target of 153. The first ball. Outside off stump, Akash Nedha drives it very well. This is a yummy tummy stroke and a rollicking start here. Wipro, 4 runs immediately of the very first ball and have started off with a whimper versus Optum Gurgaon. Target is 153, now make it 149 with that stroke. This is a lovely caressing boundary from Akash Deda that make things little easier for him. It's always so good. First ball goes across the boundary. You feel little mind is a little more, a bit lighter on your feet. Because that just make you get into the groove and the thick of things. Second ball. Little bit short on the legs this time. There's so much of dust cloud from the wicket keeper's end as he moves towards his left to collect the delivery. Much more angled on towards the pad of Akash Delha this time. Outside off stump defended very well off the back foot, giving after another full respect that he deserves of the delivery from Akash Delha. Gagan Mota on the non-striker's end. When he had the ball in his hand, he picked 4 wickets today. 4 for 20. What an economical bowler he proved today for Wipro in his 4 overs. On the leg side, the single is very, very quick. Both the batters will exchange numbers as he gives the strike to Gaganta. He was quick on his feet, Gagan Mota. But the ball wasn't being picked up cleanly on the leg side. Had he done it, probably still Gagan Mota was very safe his crease, I believe. But the story might just have been different. But then you need to pick up, you need to throw it onto the stumps also. That's a different story. But at the moment, there's no wicket loss. The score is 5 for no loss for Wipro. Outside off stump gives himself some room on the back foot, played very well. There is a man at sweeper cover. And he'll get off the mark immediately. Gagan Mountain, Akash Deda, who's on 5 with a very quick boundary of the very first ball from Atul Rana. Last ball of the first over. Outside off stumps, again trying to play that stroke straight to the captain halfway and it will bring the proceedings of the first over. 6 loss for Wipro, chasing a target of 153 versus Optum Gurgaon. The Species Sports Complex here in Noida. This is the Dafa News Pro Conference League Season 11. We had some very interesting matches at this ground. On ground number 1, ground number 3. Some of the grounds have some fond memories of so many cricketers who have played this prestigious league over the years. This season number 11, there's so many names who have come up into this annals of history of this prestigious league, and I'm sure everyone has their own fond memories, both as an individual and as a team. There must be some teams that have exchanged, but the memories are still rooted on this very venue of this Species Sports Complex here in Noida. 6 for no loss, a target of 153 as Rakesh Arya has the ball in his hand. Some early wickets will definitely give them some momentum in going forward to defend this target of 153. The start has been good from Wipro with a boundary of the very first ball from Akash Deda. Around the Victor trying to slash that one of the very first delivery from Gagan Mota. Get a single on the leg side from Rakesh Arya. Round the leg. doesn't have too much of pace in his bowling and there, but I'm sure probably a wicket or probably a couple of wickets might just shift the momentum, the balance on the front foot, defended right up there, straight back to Rakesh area. The first wicket fell at 36 for Optum Gurgaon. Wanted to play a little bit on the leg side, but it was really run after there defended Rakesh area. This is two back, very good deliveries. Sometimes I feel his bowlers they find their mojo at that time on the leg side. That's exactly what he was trying to do. And a pale went up immediately, both from the wicket keeper and the bowler. That's what the non-striker is saying. The ball probably must have swung more towards the leg side. That's the reason why umpire Kutch felt that it was not there in contention for any form of any LBW. It's mind you, it's a lefty pulling down the wicket to a righty, so it makes more difficult for the umpire to raise the red finger. Short delivery, lashes onto it. There's a fielder, but he has to go and get the ball back in contention. It's a huge maximum as both the hands of umpire Pankaj goes up to the sky to signal it. And the score onto the double figures 13 for no loss with a huge six from the bat of Akash Deda as he also moves on to doubles on 11 of 9 deliveries and has a boundary and a six to his name. Slower delivery this time, wanted to play the same stroke. How did that ball miss? Is what Rakesh Arya is thinking, standing right there. He kicks the turf. He definitely needed that wicket. It's a mixed emotion of wicket, and it will also bring the curtains to the second over. 13 for no loss in pursuit of 153 versus Optum Gurgaon. Gagan Mohta to continue his spell. It's actually Atul Rana. Beg your pardon. Outside off stump, slashes it, it's in the air. And that will be a very good stroke. Back to back sixes, I believe. It's a six in the last over, so it was on the fifth ball. But this is the first ball from Atul Rana. It has gone the distance, and what a distance that was for a huge maximum from the blade of Gagan Mota as he moves on to 8 of 3 deliveries with 1 6. This is good stroke. Little bit onto him on midland off stump from Atul Rana. And he had no other invitation required to play that all along and across the boundary for 6 runs. They love this stroke coming when it comes off the bat right on the middle. It's such a treat to the eyes. But much to the dislike of the men in violet, Optum Gurgaon. That's not what they wanted to see. But for Gagan Mota, mind you, he has got 4 to his name and now he has a very good start to his name. So might just be a perfect day for him. You never know. The too many things to be stored is written in this innings. As Atul Rana runs up again to Gagan Mota. Outside of stump again, he was trying to repeat this time on the leg side. Wanted to give it a full swing, almost danced on his wicket. Thrilled, I would say, on his crease. Deep there, he was lucky that the ball didn't kiss his off stump because it went probably not very much away from the off stump. He was lucky. This time it's in the air. It's very, very, very high. Fielder going back and across. Oh, he drops it. Never looked comfortable into it. The sun was also hitting his eyes. That's what the bowler Atul Rana is signaling. How we do miss that one, but it was never easy. He was not safe as houses. It was very, very much time higher in the sky. But eventually just opportunity being missed and 1 run being exchanged as the score moves on to 20 now. Slow delivery this time. Hits it back straight back to the same fielder. He's little up-minded. He's not back towards the boundaries. That catch made it more difficult as he had to go backwards to make that catch look like an opportunity. On the leg side, taken on the full, there is no one there protecting the boundary. Even if there was, just had to be a spectator. It has gone across towards the leg side boundary for 6 runs, 26 for no loss, with that huge maximum from the bat of Akash Dena as he moves on to 17 of 12 deliveries with 2 sixes to his name. Last delivery of the over. Set off some slashes it very well. There is a fielder, but that has gone like a cat towards the boundary. It tried and go down on it just to pick up the ball, but it was just out of the blue. That came like such a rocket at pace that he had no answer to that ball which he would have played of Akash Deda and on towards the boundary towards the sweeper cover. That will bring the proceedings to the third over, and the score now moves on to 33 for no loss instead of 153 for Wipro versus Optum Gurgaon.
आप चले जाओ, कोई बात नहीं, फोन पे वाले में बैठिए मोना। अच्छा, तो वही मैंने बोला कोई बात नहीं, मोना वहीं नहीं, मैं एक घंटे में पहुंच जाऊंगा वहाँ। ठीक है, सुने दो है वहाँ पे, एक तो
Wipro
पहले
are
वाला है ना
30
या
for no loss in
फोन पे
3
वाले।
overs. A good boundary. That was to come the third over. The equation is 123 now, more runs to get of 102 balls. The start has been very good at 10 runs per over. Now there is a change in the bowling. There is a Bharat Wig, the captain, brings onto himself. They need a wicket. Definitely need a wicket to break this partnership because they have been quitting with some boundaries in sixes. The Kagan smashed the first ball from Bharat Wig across the square cover boundary for 4 runs. He brought on himself to inflict some injury, but he is the one who is tasting his own medicine. Hardwick, he has also put 2 boundaries in a 6. Now he's getting treated on the other side while he's having the ball in his hand. And to start off, it's Gagan Mota who has gone on to double figures with that boundary, on to 13 of 6 now. Score on to 34 for no loss with that boundary in 3.1 overs. And you can see there is a fielder now stationed immediately after that stroke. Again goes in the same direction. There is a fielder, but just one bounce onto him. For a moment we thought it was a replica. There's an overthrow also, but there is a fielder to cover that. They wanted the second one, but Akash Deda, he was not interested. He is now getting a strike. He said that let me also face the music from Vardwick. Almost a replica of the previous one, but there is a fielder this time. He's a tall bowler, mind you. Hardwick, he can grip the ball. Defensively played little bit quicker to him middle on the middle stump this time for Hardwick. Little bit quicker, but much better line. Defensively played towards the cover. Right, a delivery this time, a flat batted stroke, both the fielders in contention, but the ball will win the race this time again. So 2 fours in 3 balls is definitely not helping the cause of Hardwick, the captain, and most importantly for Optum Gurgaon, as they're marching along comfortably, both the batters, Gagan Mohta and Akash Deda. And Akazeda on to himself 25 now with that boundary. 3 fours already. We're still inside the power, mind you. So taking advantage as much as possible of this situation. Really need to. And this time you can see the two fielders conquering the boundary more towards square time. So we'll try and restrict that stroke more towards the leg side that they have been favoring both these batters, Akash Jeda and Gagan Mota. Hardwick now onto again. Flight the delivery. It's in the air. There's fielder, but he will be just the one who has to cross and on towards the petty field to retrieve that ball. This has been an expensive over from Hardwick, the captain. Already 15 runs of his 5 deliveries, 2 fours and a six, and a single to destroy his
राकेश आ रहे हैं बॉलर कंटिन्यू राकेश आ रहे हैं
मैच खत्म हो गया तेरा
Sorry and continue. Free squares bets it through. Just 1 run. Alexa exchange numbers with his partner Gagan Mota, who will be on strike with that single. Score on to 51 for no loss. Mota goes on to 20 off just 8 deliveries, 1 fours and 2 sixes. no loss in 4.4 overs. Giving himself some room even before the ball was being delivered. That allowed Rakesh Arya to feel the senses of what he was trying to do, and that's the reason exactly why he bowled more towards the leg side. Didn't allow Gagan Mohta to free his arms to play some offensive strokes. Again on the leg side, little bit slower this time. That's why he could middle the bat. But no runs, so two back-to-back dot deliveries. This is a very good comeback from Rakesh Arya after that six, which was being hit off his delivery. So the intentions are very clear from both the batter, Gagan Mohta and Akash Deda. They want to finish it as soon as possible, but they're still 96 runs away of 91 deliveries. The equation can become much closer and can end up in a nail-biting finish. You never know. So they know how this T20 cricket format works. So they don't want to take a chance. Some confusion right in the middle. Probably they are going regarding a ball being taken. It's 57 for no loss with one more ball remaining in a fifth over.
यहाँ तो आपने ओवर करके दिया, ओवर हो गया यहाँ तो। एक ऐसा बॉल फेंका कि आपने झगड़ा करा दिया, बताओ।
ये अभी क्या मारा था इनने?
कहाँ मारा कुछ, डॉट किया बॉल,
छक्के के बाद में।
छक्के के बाद डॉट तो किया है। डाल दो आप इस पे, दीपक जी इस पे डाल दो। नहीं आपके हाथ में है ना।
क्या वो लगा नहीं रहे?
नहीं वो बॉल के लिए वो कर रहे थे। अच्छा हो ही गया, देखिए। चार्ज पे डाल दो, चार्ज पे डाल लो, अभी हो जाएगा। दीपक जी चार्ज पे डाल दो। ढूंढ क्यों रही है
बॉल।
तो आप ये मुझे दे दो, मैं भी चार्ज पे डालते रहूँगा ना।
नहीं ये वाला ले लो आप, चार्ज हो गया, ये ले लो।
डाल दो, ओवर हो गया, ओवर हो गया।
क्या लैंग्वेज चेक करने वाले थे? भेजो चलो, इसको भेजो।
5 overs the ball. Wipro 57 for no loss, chasing a target of 153 versus Optum Gurgaon. So the equation 96 runs now more required of 90 deliveries. They haven't lost any wicket as of now. Both the batters are settling in very well, both Akash Deda and Gagan Mohta on to 40 and 20 respectively. Hartwig, the captain, has gone for 15 runs in his last over. So Manish Kata is the one who is short delivery, rocks on the back foot. This is so classy to look. This is elegant, this stylish from Gagan or from Akash Deda as he rooks on the back foot and the left leg comes up. This is a photographer's delight. This is definitely a photographer's delight as the short delivery was there. This is so classy to look at when that comes off and the score now moves 60. No loss. Placed its stroke right back to the fielder and mid off. What a nice classic boundary that was. Now The leg side, you can hear sound of the ball hitting the right in the middle of the bat, which says that the ball is going all across the carpet on towards the boundary for 4 runs, more towards the square leg boundary. This is good hitting from Akash Data, moves on to 45. This is a stroke away from what will be a great half century for him. Just faced 22 six fours and 3 great sixes. This is not helping the cause. The bowling change is not helping the cause for Optum over the wicket, and the result. For Akash Dena, what a hit to bring a half century of just 24 deliveries. Moves on to 55 with huge 6 maximum. And the score is 75. This is nice, classic hitting here. Some nice skinting strokes. 4, 4, 4, and now huge maximum. Short breeze, definitely not learning from what he is delivering. This is a boundary again over the head of the square leg umpire. Mr. Sher Singh had to take evasive action. For a moment, probably he was thinking he's a cricketer, but he then thought he's an umpire, cannot touch the ball, and just let the ball go over him and on towards the boundary. And overs have been bowled 79 for no loss as Akash Deda gets a toying of the ball, and what to get your half century straight over the bowlers and towards the side screen, and another boundary to finish. What an over that was. Never thought this is. You can see all the 4, then a dot, then a 4, then a 6, then a 4. As Deda, he has hit him to almost all more to leg side and 10 on the ground for a huge 6. What an over that Manish Kataria loved to remember for a long time coming. It's completely changed the equation now for 74 required of 84 at the start of the over. They required 90 of 90. Now they're not even into the 80s phase, they're into the 70s. 79 for us in 6 overs. For no loss in 6 overs. What a healthy and strong partnership this is. Wipro to start off. Outside off stump. Little bit this time from Sumit. The bowler was introduced into this attack. Captain Bharat is just taking out for that solitary wicket. He did bring on to him with the last over. On we have been smashed for 15 runs. Last over is something which definitely none of the players from Optum would love to remember. Delivery outside of stump. He was very quick to be back on the crease because he was little outside the keeper. Rakesh Sati immediately triggered past him. We have a small little shot hit the upside hit. Looking just fire. Sometimes lovely sprints coming on for some balls, sandwich. It's now delivery on the leg side, smash it. And he does it cleanly this time. The fielder with the orange cap stops with just one hand. Both hitters were coming from opposite directions. Thankfully, it did manage to his hand, otherwise, the ball definitely had the pace to cross over the boundary. Another score on to 80s for Wipro. 8 for no loss in 6.3 overs. They need 73 of 81 now. On the leg side, and that will be a wide extent of the hands from umpire Pankaj as the score moves on to 8 for no loss. Good last over was Akash Taylor on the leg side, and the UX6 to complete his century on to 59 or 25 deliveries, 8 fours and 4 UXs. Short delivery out of something inside edge. The non-striker was quick to come out of logs and to actually in good proportions here for the man in violet from Gurgaon. Outside off stump, climbs onto the delivery, past Hardwick. The ball is going slow, but back over boundary, and the ball will win the 4 runs again. It is Manolos this time to the name of Gamota as he crosses over 25 this time of 15 deliveries, 2 4s, 2 6s. Didn't hit the ball too hard, but as soon as the ball went past the captain Bhardwick, it just one direction to go. That was towards the boundary as there was no one there to catch the ball. 86 now for us with one more delivery remaining in the 7th over. Outside off stomach. ये ना बार बार आई थिंक ऑन ऑफ होता रहता है रिंग रिंग आवाज करते रहता है नहीं तो लिखा हुआ है खेलता है मतलब प्रॉब्ली वो बिट का कनेक्शन का कुछ होगा अच्छा तो ये टेरिंग टेरिंग सा रहता है कान को डिटेक्ट करते हैं 86 for no loss for Wipro, chasing at 153. Akasha and Gagan Mota, especially Akash Deda, looking in the form of life. 60 not out of just 6 deliveries, 8 fours and 4 6. So the search is still on for that solid wicket for the captain Bardwick. SK Sharia comes up, gets short delivery, little bit slower. It's a single towards between Kali and point for one. Akash Deda gives it to Gagan Mota, who's on 25 of 16. He's been mostly at the non-strikers end, watching his partner destroying the others at the other end. Of course, being a trick or two, he's also hit 4s and 2 6s. Gagan Mota. Michael face Rakesh Arya. On the leg side, checked to him. Looked little uncomfortable, but the ankle bat will definitely fetch one run and give it to Akeda, who's on to 61 of 27. The score will move on to 88 for us for Wipro in 7.2 overs. On the leg side, it's in the air, so and the fielder will take the catch. Finally, the partnership has been done, and Akash Deda has to go back to the pavilion. It's 88 for 1 for Wipro, where the fall of wicket and Rakiri at the left arm. Medium pace will have the last laugh, and it's a relief as all the players in Violet would converge to get wanted to play on the leg side. That mostly his favorite position. But I'm sure he'll get causing applause. Akash Deda approaches the dugout, and there is the clapping of hands. He is the one who has given a very good start along with Gaganta. He wanted to play on the leg side, but a thick out edge and almost a leg gully position. He took catch very comfortably. And the first wicket is down, 88 for 1 for Wipro, the 8th over. So Captain Nitin Ahuja walks back to the middle. He'll be joining Gagan Mota. Nitin Ahuja today had a figure of 4 overs 1 for 26 to his name and also inflicted a run out and a couple of catches. He's a very accomplished all-rounder. Good ball, sir, but that good ball will not give him any. As Nitin Ahuja will get off the strike with the ball. Not exactly what he was looking to get off the mark. Nonetheless, that's a streaky idea. There was no one. There's a fielder chasing. To get off the mark for Nitin Ahuja. Score will move on to 92 for 1 with that boundary. Defensively played right on the front foot from Nitin Ahuja. Little bit onto him from Rakesh Arya. Much better over. This is from Rakesh Arya. He also has a wicket now. Streaky outside edge. And what Akdeda was trying to do, what he tried to best, play on the leg side, but the thick outside edge. Had to perish there. On the leg side, was trying to play some kind of unconventional stroke. Nitin Ahuja. He knows there is no one protecting the boundary on the leg, so it's the fine leg boundary, and had he connected, I'm sure he definitely would have gone about the boundary. It's curtains on 8 overs being bowled, and it's 92 for 1 for Wipro, chasing a target of 150. This is over now. The equation is Wipro requires 16 runs in 72 balls. They've just lost 1 wicket, so it's a very comfortable position as of now for Wipro as things stand by. But you know, cricket is a very fun. It's a game of glorious uncertainty. So anything can happen. A couple of kids, and they just sense the cat among the pigeons. You never know. It's a wait and watch ball. They've already got a hit in the last over. Really need to pinpoint bowlers and also restrict the runs. 92 for 1 in 8 overs. Delivery set off stump, wanted to climb what ball to play that stroke over the point region, and there is no fielder, so it being played uppishly will fetch them boundaries. So you need to be very careful. So what he's trying to do, because there's actually no one behind the point and gallery, so it's not a bad option for Gagan Mota to play that stroke and he connected. It will definitely reward it. On the leg side in the air, there is a fielder, but he's no man. The equation will go much squarer towards the final leg boundary for 4 runs. This is not good from Sumit. He managed to definitely try and get the angle on the leg side, but it was much shorter and not that ball. And we're moving on to 30 of just 19 deliveries and a score to 96 for 1 for Wipro. They need just 57 now. I would say just because 70 balls remaining to finish off this equation versus Optum. Despite getting a wicket, there's not there the driver's seat versus the short delivery definitely not helping the cause. Outside off stump climbs onto it. There is a fielder this time. He'll run and protect the boundary. Gives the single to Captain Nitin Ahuja, who's on to 4 of 3. Step off with a streaky boundary towards the third man. But we'd love to definitely get some runs under his belt. Some good looking strokes. Score is 3 for 1. Much fuller and better this time from Sumit to sit back to him from Nitin Ahuja. Delivery. One more ball remaining, 9 over. The fully and firmly grip of this match is Wipro. Requires exactly 6 runs now of 67. Outside Dafa wanted to play the slash towards point and bring the 9 overs to a close. 1-0 for 1 for Wipro. They need 50 of 66 deliveries. Gautam Arora has been introduced in attack by Captain Bharadvik to try and pick up some wickets. Wickets are very important now. Short delivery, wanted to go and try and play the pull stroke. In middle, probably hit the top of the shoulder of Gagan Mota. He's on 37, any loose delivery and onto his arm. He won't spare you. He's in this painfully very dangerous. And after the fall of Akash, of the wicket of Akash Data, he's been the mainstay along with his captain. Short delivery outside of stump, climbs onto the delivery, and that will be 6 huge runs for him as he moves on to 43. Very short. I think any player, any day would hit it. This they would have deposited across the stumps. This is not what the captain wanted from Gautam Arora. This is a 6 which love to hit any day, every day, in any form of the game. As the score moves on 0-9 for 1 with that huge maximum. And the action is now 44 of 64. It's looking much simpler now for Wipro. And luminous signs here for Optum now. They have taken a wicket, all right. Now with this kind of stroke making, especially from Mota, it's again back to business for Optum Gurgaon to get this partnership broken. Especially the wicket of Gagan Mota will bring some light, and it is probably a light at the end of the tunnel. But at the moment, it's not complete darkness, but some good clean hitting, and it will just be almost some nails in the coffin being hit from Wipro. At the moment, they have all the time in the world to see off this equation of 4. And with that thumping 6, Gagan Mota on to 43 of E3, just a couple of hits away from a deluxe half century. Outside of Stam wanted to play a huge hook again, looking towards his spin, probably asking him, am I doing right to hit this through? The captain says, probably go for it, but don't lose your wicket. I'm sure that this messes every time it comes. We try it and dance on crease. Outside of Stam again wanted to climb to that stroke when almost repeating he was trying to do in the previous ball. And Nitin Ahuja will make some stride towards Gagan Mohta to give him a advice. He's the one who mind you, Nitin Ahuja, he's a well-known and a very respectable figure in domestic area of corporate cricket. So I'm sure advice will be heard with open ears of Gagan Mohta. Short delivery gives himself some room, so much of time to go on the back foot and play towards the square, towards the long off boundary for a single, and gives it to his captain Nitin Ahuja, who's on to 4-5 with one boundary to his name, and the score on to 1-0 for 1. Free, so much of room right before the fielders at point and gully towards the boundary. Little bit it was in the air, but it was all adjusted and diagonally opposite to all the fielders who were running and onwards. The third man boundary for 4, and being the end of the halfway innings through. The 7 ball Wipro are now 1-1-4 for 1, requiring 39 more runs of 16 innings. And now there will be a 5 minutes drinks interval, so it will be kind of a breather, and both the teams can discuss strategies, especially Optum, because they need
नहीं हो रहा ना यार 10 मिनट में।
बॉलर पुनीत
नहीं क्या यहाँ पे तो आप करोगे यहाँ पे
दिखाना सर
पुनीत ये है।
ऑन हो गया।
क्या नाम है गौतम
पुनीत पुनीत पुनीत
Puneet Sharma is the new bowler who's been introduced by Optum now. From a distance, he looks like Australia's Nathan Lyon. It almost looks like a replica of Nathan. I'm sure he'll try and replicate some kind of heroics from the top spinner. I mean, Wipro 114 for 1, meaning 39 more runs to win this contest. Outside off stump, too much of room. That's a fumble from the captain Bhardvi, and also a ball signal from the umpire Sher Singh. So a run and no ball. The score is 1-1-6 for 1. Free, free. It's here. Gene Midley too well. You're going against the gun of the ball. The sun was also right on his face, mind you. Connection was not good, but eventually he'll get enough runs. We'll move on to 1-8 for 1. I think 37 more runs now. Sunit Sharma will try and get the fielder go more across towards the square leg boundary. Two fielders there. On the leg side, this is good bowling from Punit Sharma. Wide extension of the arms from the umpire. They need wickets, but while delivering some pieces of cake now. Very, very short delivery, a little quicker on from Punit Sharma. On towards Gagan Mota. Oh, sorry, to Nitin Jha. Defensively played delivery from Punit Sharma. Delivered by Punit Sharma and looks well. Despite that delivery, he's not afraid to flight that ball on Nitin Ahuja. We wanted to be a little tricky this time. Didn't make any connection, and the wicketkeeper was really up to task to close his feet and keep the ball at bay. This time he was really right in control. The captain, Nitin Ahuja, to play that stroke more towards the square leg boundary. Wrist protection, just one run. Into Gagan Mota. Taking the ball very well. 45 now. Right delivery goes high, goes big, goes for maximum on towards round number 2. And will go up to his 50. What a goodie this is from Gagan Mota. 51 of just 28 deliveries. This is the sixth that he has hit, and a strong contender for V Zone Maximum 6 Award, mind you. The more the 6 you hit, more are you in content. This is nice, good hitting. He's seeing the ball like a football, like a basket, like a pumpkin here. And he's hitting it to all corners of this ground. Why not? It's like a treat to watch. The equation is getting down and down here. And things are getting very, very difficult now. Man in violet, Optum Gurgaon. क्या हो गया now Wipro now required is 27 of 54 balls. 11 overs have been pulled 126 for 1. Trying to save the ball, have to wait for the umpire's signal. The ball is going towards the boundary and it will the race. Have to wait for the umpire signal, wide signal the umpire. It's a boundary. So we'll negate divides, it's the boundary there. The equation is now 23 of 53. Major delivery taken on the full toss. Ball is going all across the boundary. There is no one to take that one. They're dealing in boundaries now, Wipro. And this time to the blade of Nitin Ahuja. This is like bread and for him. I've already told you he's an astute figure in corporate cricket. There's so many deliveries that he has practiced it day and night, and it's very, very juicy for him. I've mentioned it's like putting a cake on your plate. He's accepted it. This time, little quicker goes down the ground, hits the other end. He's not happy, he's disappointed. He most scorer and could have probably got a boundary because no one protecting the boundary. It's a missile, so he'll come back for the second one. If not 4, he'll get half the runs, 2 runs. As the field, in pursuit of throwing it to a bowler, just hits the stumps and just help him to get another single. So Nitin Ahuja will get on strike. They need just 17 now. Lightning delivery taken on the full. Little bit quicker. There is no one. It's a 6 just in the boundary. This is good hitting. This is good and quicker from Gagan Mota. This every kind of strokes now he has. In the last over, this was nearly over the combox on the ground number 2. This time it's little flatter. The ball was also flatter, and this definitely hits it. More required. And umpire nods, and it's a positive appeal. Gagan Mota has to go back to the pavilion. The scoring a magnificent 57 of just 29 degrees. Nitin Ahuja, the captain, applauds his innings as you have done your job. Very well done, Gagan Mota. They just required now 10, and they have lost. They can make it 12 overs have been bowled. Wipro are 143 for 2.
हाँ? पता नहीं वो स्कोरिंग करते करते अपने आप ही वो कर दोगे।
So we requires just 10 runs to win this contest versus Gurgaon. 48 deliveries, so many deliveries remaining. Just lost a wicket in the form of Kalkanta. Tinoja on strike and facing this is 6 runs now required. Just a stray is now Wipro to get in marching orders and to get in and dusted versus Optum. This is very easy picking shot out of stop from foot and the captain now just says thank you so much for the delivery. It will help me get 4 runs. 26 now with the stroke. The captain Nitin Ahuja of 17 balls. Just 6 required now to put and screw final nail in the coffin for Wipro. But the delivery from Puneet was trying to hit the long stroke. The captain Nitin Ahuja didn't quite hit it. The delivery outside of stumps, gives the ball. There's no one protecting the ball. Slowly going towards both the fielders converging at a single ball. It retrieved towards the wicket keeper not before that it was a complete stones. 4 more required now to win this battle versus number 1. Unit having a probably can become this wicket of the delivery defensively played towards his opposite number Bharat with the captain. An extra cover. Delivery again onto a slick, gracefully played. The call is for the 2 and they will get it. Probably they can come for the third one also. There's so much of time. They've come back for that. Yeah. That will help the cause. Now with that 3 runs, it's just 1 run required as they go on to 102 for 2 after the end of the 13 overs. Delivery, and that's the formality. A boundary, yes, it's a boundary. That's the game set and dusted. Wipro win this contest versus Optum Gurgaon by whopping mark of 8 wickets with more than 6.5 overs remaining in this contest. And this has been a very good performance, both with the ball first and then with the bat. So Wipro winning this contest by 8 wickets versus Optum.
खत्म ही हो गया।